Sahanavavatu Sahano bhunaktu Sahaviryam karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti Om Asato ma sadgamaya Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya Mrityo ma mrutangamaya Om Shanti. Shubhodayam, good morning. వర్షంలో చాలా కష్టపడి వచ్చారు. Untimely rain. Paddy has come for harvest. Hope it will not damage the crop. So today's my topic is right education is the panacea. Panacea means solution for all the ills and problems of the society. Education is the solution. Swamiji used to say, education, education, education. This is the solution for all the problems of mankind. But that right education has not happened, unfortunately. Please see page number 22. The second quote in the page. A nation is advanced in proportion as education and intelligence spread among the masses. The chief cause of India's ruin has been monopolizing of the whole education and intelligence of the land among a handful of men. If we are to rise again, we shall have to do it by spreading education among the masses. అందరినీ విద్యావంతులను చేస్తే దేశ సమస్యలని తొలగిపోతాయని ఆశించారు స్వామీజీ. The chief cause of India's ruin or downfall has been monopolizing of whole education and intelligence of the land among a handful of men. So in those days, India's literacy rate was around 6 or 7%. That is actually in the last decade of 19th century. And when Swamiji was speaking that time, literacy rate in the country was like 6 to 7%. But today, I think it is 70%. What is the literacy rate? It's different between around 65 to 70%. But has it solved all the problems of our society? No, because we have not conceived the right education as yet. Modern day problems, you know, our education is not skill oriented, it's only academics oriented and information oriented. So we have to shift it from academics and information oriented to skill oriented education. The fundamental shift has to happen, a paradigm shift has to happen. Why it is not happening? Now the new governments have the intent, the will, but it's not getting translated into action. Why? The problem is mindset of the people, particularly the highly conditioned middle class mentality. My son should become only a doctor or an engineer. And today, because there's such a great craving and demand is there for that, because only these two occupations command actually, a lot of respect in the society. And tomorrow you will create so many engineers and so many doctors, and there will be competition among them, and then there will be struggle again. They will not have the employment or they will not have the business. We are actually heading towards that. So immediate need of the country is dignity of labor, like in the West. As I've already told you, the best things in the West we have not taken. Only the wrong side of the West society we have taken, not the best things that are available with them. That we need to bring the dignity of labor into our society, that every work is sacred. Another thing that we need to do is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship we need to build into the system. And because of the societal conditioning, because government job commands such a prestige, and everybody wants to get into that sector only, So because of that, you don't want to build, you don't want to develop that entrepreneurship skill. Yesterday, I was reading a newspaper, Samosa King. One couple started actually the samosa, right? I think they created a brand. Today, actually, there is such scope. You can create a brand. If I suggest you start a hotel and they say, Swamiji, I have studied PG and you are asking me to start a hotel, and you feel insulted. I don't know why. See, that mindset has to change. India is such a huge market, all the global companies are looking towards India because with 1.4 billion population, if you want to market a product, India is the country. And very soon we are going to surpass China, okay, in numbers, okay. We will be the most populous country in the world. So, if you can't market a thing here, where else you can market? India, you just see from actually, if you just see from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and Dibrugarh to Okra and Dwarka, such a huge country. If you're a South Indian, go to any North Indian city today and start one dosa hotel, dosa idli only. You will have plenty of money and create a brand. Okay, afterwards you will become a millionaire. There is so much of scope from northeast to if you come to south. So everybody wants the information, certificate. 1,000 universities are there, they are actually giving certificates. Producing unemployed youth in en masse, what our universities are doing. Higher education is okay, but only 15-20% of the people who go for PhDs and who will actually come to teaching profession, for them actually you give that kind of education. But entire population actually you're pushing in that direction, where academics and information. I only have academic and information, I neither have the skill nor the entrepreneurship, skill, ability to start something on my own. And everybody actually is a job seeker. And now they are talking, it's become rhetoric. You create jobs. Have you empowered them to create jobs like that? A శక్తిని ఇచ్చారా, ఆ మార్గాన్ని చూపెట్టారా? జాబ్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయమంటున్నారు యూత్ షుడ్ నాట్ బికమ్ జాబ్ సీకర్స్, దే షుడ్ బికమ్ జాబ్ క్రియేటర్స్. హౌ దే విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు డూ దట్? You actually inculcate that entrepreneurship skill in them, build that up and give them actually guidelines and direction how it has to be done. స్కూల్ ఏజ్లో ఉన్నప్పుడే ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్స్ చేయించాలి, ప్రయోగాలు చేయించాలి పిల్లలతో. యాక్చువల్లీ ఒక ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ 1 month మీకు ఇస్తున్నాం, ఏదో న్యూ ప్రోడక్ట్ మీరు తయారు చేసి ఫుడ్ ఐటమ్ ఏదో ఒక ఐటమ్ దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు సెల్ ఇట్ అండ్ మార్కెట్ ఇట్ and make some money and prove that this is what I have done and give marks for that. Children will be so much excited. They will come forward, like 3 or 4 you make it into a team and they will do on their own because they will come up with novel ideas, new ideas. That's how actually you need to build entrepreneurship skill when they are still in school. మన దగ్గర అట్లాంటి ఏం ప్రయోగాలు చేయరు, పేరెంట్స్ అడగరు. ఓన్లీ గోల్ ఈజ్ IIT, right? See, what happened another day in a corporate college, what happened? Everybody should get into IIT. Only IITians have to live and only IITians will live. What did that matter? See, what is that attitude? Everybody should go for medical or IIT and nothing else. So why you attach so much of prestige to those institutions? So the dignity of labor we need to bring. All may not have the aptitude to get into IITs, to actually do an engineering job. People have different skills, different aptitudes, different proclivities, inclinations. And we should help them to grow and make a living according to their own aptitude. This is very important thing. If you don't change the parental mindset, the conditioning of the society, if you don't break, and actually we'll be creating artificial unemployment, it's a praschanna niruddhoga. See, కృత్రిమమైనటువంటి పోటీని ఏర్పరచుకుంటాం. ఇది అప్పుడే జరిగింది, ఇప్పటికే జరిగింది. కొన్ని ఏరియాస్లోకి ఎవ్రీబడి వాంట్స్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు. So the diversification of livelihoods is not happening. That is the immediate need of the country, in my opinion. Okay, the sooner we change, the better for the country and the society. And as I've already told you, you just hire a school. Okay, you take a school on lease. There are many schools, actually private schools today, they are very struggling to run. Young people have to take over those schools. Take those schools on lease and you run it. And you give skills to school children. And today also parents are not thinking how my child will survive in the future market. And also I think in 3-4 prayer meetings before I told, multiple skills. Today you're a global citizen, you don't have to live in India. And people are giving visas liberally, most of the European countries, America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, because there the world population is more. And to handle those institutions that they have created and built, they need manpower. And only thing that you need to have, because English we all know, actually Indians English is no problem to migrate to these countries. Maybe to go to European countries like Germany and France, you need to learn little language. So it's a huge advantage for this country, both within the country and outside the country also. But what they will expect of you is skill. What skill do you have, they ask you. So I'm saying that even the works like masonry, carpentry, plumbing, electrical work, you learn little out of just curiosity. You go there actually to do only the software job, it's okay for me. But if you have these skills also, they will come handy for you when suppose tomorrow there is a recession, the jobs are not there in those areas particularly. They are actually heading towards saturation. So if you have another skill, with that skill you will survive. And their dignity of labor is there. Everybody is paid more or less the same for 8 hours of work, and all professions are equally respected. So this is the thing. So try to have as many skills as possible. Don't just actually acquire information and a little knowledge, actually theoretical knowledge, academical knowledge, and certificate, and say that I have the certificate, you provide job. First of all, actually you need to change your mindset, and you have to also change the mindsets of the tomorrow's generation, which are the school children or college going youth. What are you going to do? You have to ask them questions and actually elicit responses. So thing is, we need to think for ourselves. As Swamiji said, education is a panacea for all the ills of the society. We need to transform our educational ecosystem. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day.